Hello.
Hello. How are you?
It's good. How are you?
I'm good. You know what I forgot to do last week?
What was that?
Wish you happy 52 weeks.
Happy 52 weeks. That's right.
so,
It was our annual
that's
anniversary.
right. So, happy week 53. Hooray.
There we go.
That's right.
The start of a whole new year of
That's
battling.
right. We're back on track. And
Mhm.
if I know the cycle properly, it's your turn for story time tonight.
That's right. Tonight, the Third Servile War is going to come to an end. For 3 years, Spartacus and his ragtag forces of gladiators and escaped slaves have been making a mockery of the Roman legions. Spartacus and his armies have traveled up and down the length of Italy, raiding towns, battling the feckless praetors who've been tasked with chasing after him, until an ambitious man by the name of Crassus volunteered to go after Spartacus. He pursued Spartacus south towards the toe of the boot of Italy, where Spartacus hoped to take passage with some pirates to escape to Sicily and reconstitute his forces there. But the pirates betrayed and abandoned him, stranding Spartacus on the peninsula. Crassus tried to barricade Spartacus in, but Spartacus and a portion of his forces broke out. So Crassus, in return, fell upon the remaining forces led by the Gaul Gannicus and wiped them out. Spartacus then headed east towards the heel, but unfortunately, that's where the proconsul of Macedonia had landed with his forces. So now Spartacus has turned north. But now a third army, led by Pompey, is in his way. So Spartacus has no choice but to stand and fight. For 3 years, former slaves have been fighting as free men, and they were going to die as free men. So Spartacus and his forces turned and faced the pursuing Crassus. Both sides were fairly equal. 50,000 former slaves and gladiators versus 40,000 Roman legionnaires. These slaves had been trained by Spartacus and his former gladiators. They've had 3 years of experience fighting against the Roman legions, so they themselves are now an effective army. Both sides clash and are equally matched. It is a long, brutal, and bloody affair. Spartacus, before the battle, slays his horse in front of his army, telling them if he loses today, he won't need a horse, but if he wins today, he'll have his pick of horses. So that was his motivational speech. During the battle, Spartacus saw Crassus and tried to fight his way through him to quickly and decisively end the battle by killing him. He slew 2 of his bodyguard centurions, but was eventually brought down by other centurions. With Spartacus dead, the slave army began to break apart and rout. And at that point, what had become a very even-matched battle turned into a bloody massacre as the Roman forces cut down the slaves. Some of the slaves escaped to the north, while Crassus's army pursued the remaining slaves to the south. Slaves that Crassus captured, who did not die, were crucified, and they hung all the way on the road between Rome and Capua. Pompey was able to capture many of the slaves who fled north, and, in a fit of political brilliance, informed Rome before Crassus could that by capturing the last of the revolting slaves, it was he who actually put an end to the rebellion and not Crassus, even though he did a mighty fine job down there in that battle. So the aftermath of this is that both men will be elected consul, even though there'll be burning resentment between Crassus and Pompey. And then with a third historical figure by the name of Julius Caesar, they will form the first triumvirate, and thereby setting in motion the conversion of the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire. So Spartacus and his legacy obviously have lived on in popular culture for years. He's been an inspiration, to oppressed people in the working class, but we really, to this day, don't know his full intention. Was it fighting for freedom? Because certainly from what we've heard, even amongst the slaves themselves, there was still divisions and as far as
Schisms?
like upper class slaves and lower class slaves and things like that. Was it conquest? We know he thought about conquering Rome, but thought better of it, even though he had the manpower, but he didn't have the equipment. Or was it merely revenge? Was he lashing out at the Roman oppressors? We don't know. But we certainly know that what he did frightened the Roman people. And as a result of that, easily paved the way for the birth of the empire. So there you go.
All right. Well, that certainly has an epic feel, an epic conclusion, as it were, to all of this. We've seen this through the lens of Starz television. We've seen it through Stanley Kubrick's directorial genius. And now we get to play out this final bloody affair, as you say. Let's take a look at the War Council and see. I was struck by the fact that it is only a 6-banner battle tonight, but I would have figured for something as monumental as this final conflict that we would see perhaps a 7 or 8-banner one. But that's okay. 6 banners is still, it can go a lot of different ways very quickly, or as you and I have done, we could slow play this for an hour. Our War Council tonight, I will be playing Spartacus and the slave army first, in our first game. I will get 5 command cards, and I will get to move first, whereas Peter will play the Roman army under Crassus with 6 command cards, so he gets a little bit of a tactical bonus over Spartacus. And again, 6 banners. And tonight, our only special rules, we've seen a couple of them already. I'll start from actually the ones we have seen. The I Am Spartacus card, if the slave player plays that card, he will get 2 extra dice. So for that, he will get to roll 7 dice to see how many units Spartacus will be able to activate. We do have the Marian legions, of course, the red blocks, and all of the Roman medium units are considered ranged combat. That's 2 hexes. They can throw a single die for ranged combat. And we do have 2 camps down here for the on the Roman side. One of them is occupied by lights there next to the ramparts, and then one down on the Roman edge of the map. And a slave unit, it's a unit, so that means it can be a foot unit or a cavalry. If it occupies that, it does count as a victory block for the slave player. As long as he stays on there, that does count, but of course if he moves off or is eliminated, then that block comes away. So we'll pull out a couple specialty blocks just in case that is a factor. And as Peter mentioned, Pompey is abstracted for this battle. He is just off coming in from behind the slave army as he was coming back from Spain. So they have made it so that to simulate that without having to actually do a flanking force, if any slave unit goes to the edge of his side of the map, any normal retreat beyond that would reduce the blocks by 1, but in this case, to simulate Pompey being there, if that retreat would continue off the edge of the map, rather than losing the block, the entire unit is immediately gone and counts as a victory banner for the Roman player. That counts in either way if they're already there, or if they arrive at the line and then they still have remaining movement in retreat. Either way, that's a complete loss of the unit. So that could be pretty significant if the Roman player decides to get particularly frisky, as we like to say. So this one, I have just looked at it a little bit today. We've got a whole mess of everything. We've got lots of leadership on both sides. We've got 3 leaders for each side, so there's a potential of shuffling some of them around. We got lots of cavalry. We got some defensive works. We got a whole smattering. So I am excited to see how this big end of the Third Servile War will play out tonight. What do you think?
I think the 6 banners is probably in the game's attempt to reflect the fact how quickly the battle turned once Spartacus fell. That's the only reason why I can think it's 6 banners. But yeah, obviously we've got the Roman cavalry there, both light and medium horse. A little bit of cavalry for the slave army too. That might be instrumental in trying to take that southern camp. But this is going to be rough. I can see this either dragging out or ending pretty quickly.
That is the question. I don't know what I'm going to do, and of course, the cards will dictate a lot of that. So I'm going to draw up my 5 cards first. And I have them.
I have my 6.
All right, well, good luck to you, sir.
Good luck to you as well as we embark upon a new year of ancient battles.
That's right. Okay, well, let's do this then. The cards are telling me something, but I don't have the scry sight to figure out what that is just yet.
Oh, I know what my cards are telling me.
People watching this after the fact are like, "You fool! It's so clear." Just none of them are good options. Right. We'll just go ahead and we'll order medium troops for the moment. So I can do 5 of them. We'll do all these. So we'll have warriors come up. Have Spartacus go there. Okay. No combat, so just a lot of shifting. And back to you.
A spear? Nothing.
We'll activate some light troops then. See some movement over there. Do those 5. Go 1, 2, 1, and 2. Okay. So we'll start over here. So we're going to go light to light. You do not get the benefit of the rampart there, and they will stand. So here's 2 dice. Nothing. Slap and tickle.
The opposite of nothing.
That's right.
Which is still nothing, oddly enough.
All right, and Auxilia will make the same attack on them over the ramparts. What would they like to do?
They will stand.
So 3 dice now. And we get... They can ignore a
I
flag.
think I can ignore that flag,
I
right?
believe so. It's been a while since we had ramp.
I can. I ignore 1 sword and 1 flag
right.
when defending from a rampart.
Okay.
So I'll come back at you with 2 dice. Get a whole lot of nothing over here.
All right. Okay, so these guys will then attempt to whittle down your mediums with 2 dice. Getting nothing.
4 dice in return with leader support.
That is...
You are well supported, so you don't have to retreat.
Well, with 3 hits, though, that seems prudent, so they will move to the back of the line. And this unit will not attack, seeing their brethren vanquished so easily. So they will stop there. The auxilia move 2, so he can't do anything. So that is all.
Attacking uphill, I'll be limited to 2 dice. I do have leader support. Here I go. 1 hit.
Okay. Come back down the hill with 3 dice. 2 back.
4 dice against the light infantry.
We will evade.
Green circles only. 2 hits.
No choice there. Gotta stand.
Gonna have these lights throw first.
Okay.
See if they can get a little bit lucky here. Nope. All right. Melee combat, 2 dice with leader support. I'll take that. All right, viewers. What did I do wrong there?
What did you do wrong?
I should have advanced with the leader unit.
You couldn't have evaded.
Right. I didn't do anything wrong. I got it right. Yes.
See? It's second
I'm so
nature.
good. That's funny.
Okay, let's do 4 units on the right. Go.
Fighting over here is fierce.
That's 4. So we'll go there, 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 and there. Alright. Start down the hill there with 3 dice. Getting a hit.
Back uphill of 2. There's 2 hits.
Down the hill for 3. And that'll do. And no advancement for them. And that is all.
I like that card. Or dice with leader support against your mediums on the field of battle. 2 hits. And a retreat. 2 dice going uphill with leader support.
Wow. Nice. With those little lights.
Throw spear. Nope. And 3 dice going uphill, leader support.
2 dice uphill.
2 dice uphill. That's right. 2 dice uphill. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Combat's not compulsory.
I know. I know. Think I'll count my chickens now.
Alright. Well, time for a rally.
Horse.
Alright. Come on,
For a
Spartacus.
fortuitous retreat then.
5 dice for Spartacus. And 2. He could do 1 to here, to this light unit. And then he can do 2 of his choice. And clearly, this is the more pressing. So rally these mediums 2 times. And they get to activate. And they will come.
Both healed units
Yeah.
may be ordered.
Yes.
Move and battle.
Let's come off the hill. Alright, so we'll attack. And let's go for the weaker unit, which is the one that's on the flank. So we'll do 4 dice against your medium. Get 1 hit. Boo!
Or dice coming back with leader support. Hit and 2 retreats.
Okay. Well, that's fine. This game.
Go with 2 dice and leader support.
Okay. 1 hit. 3 back down the hill. 2 hits.
Costly. See if it's worth it, though. Hill to hill, 3 dice.
2. Hit, and 3 back. A hit, and you can ignore them both.
I think I will. All right. My hero unit. 2 dice, hill to hill. Going out to the same mediums.
Nothing.
Boo!
Alright, we need to force a retreat here. 3 dice. There we go. Wipe them out. No, not yet. 1 hit, 2, yeah, 2 blocked. So just 3.
That could have been glorious. But now it's all going to fall apart.
Do 3 on the right.
Yep. All falls apart.
Alright, lights to lights. Here. 2 dice. Get 'em. And then down here. 4 dice.
So what I was supposed to be doing to you.
I know. And then mediums.
It's fun on this side.
What's that?
It's fun on this
I
side.
know. And then we'll go after this unnamed centurion. 3 dice, hill to hill. And nothing.
I'll ignore the retreat and attack back with 3 dice.
Yeah. So I was stuck in his crawl a little bit. Actually, I want to try something. Somebody pointed out, why do we count down the stuff when we know they're going to get eliminated? They said if we just drag it over and put it in there, it automatically puts it to X. Look at that. So
Wow.
That's something we learned after 53 weeks.
Let's hope I don't have to use that a
That's
lot
right,
anymore.
right. Okay. All right, that's all.
And a counterattack.
What a hotbed of activity.
Two dice with leader support.
Oh. 4 dice back. 2 hits.
3 dice hill to hill.
They're going to evade that. Wait. You're going to evade. So, there you go. Do 2 units on the right. Because all my cards have been on the right.
How fitting, since all my cards are on the left.
Who shuffled this deck? All right, go there, and yeah,
Banner.
it is a banner, but you're potentially going to evade, so I need 2 green circles, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm going to evade that. Evade that like the wind.
All right, come on, 2 green circles. Boo. Okay, that is all.
I'm going to evade that. Because now I'm going to play this. All right, let's get this It's out of the way. 3 dice.
That'll do it. You got
All
him.
right. So I just drag it.
Yep.
And X.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? All right. Auxilia to Auxilia. 3 dice. 1 hit.
Okay. 3 back. 1 hit, which you can ignore.
And I will. From the camp, let's see. 1 fewer dice when battling out. I presume that's to a minimum of 1 since I'm only rolling 1 dice anyway. Well, I
You
didn't
didn't
move.
yeah. So just.
So I would have rolled 2, but yeah, so I'm only going to be rolling 1 die here.
That's right.
Same unit at the Auxilia. No luck there. And also at the Auxilia with 2 dice. A retreat.
Uh,
How am I going to pull this out?
It's all tied up. All right. Let's do a mounted charge.
That's unexpected.
That is what I was hoping for. So,
All the cards I expected. That was not it. I'm waiting for your customary double time card to show up.
okay.
All right, so now you're rolling 3 dice across my rampart.
That is correct. So we'll start over
All right.
here. Go to there first, since that is the camp. Some precious goodies. So
I have to hold in the camp.
Okay.
Can't allow you to take it.
All right, 3 dice. Nothing.
Battling back out of the camp. I'll be rolling 1 must die, so 1 die. Nothing.
Okay, we'll try this flank over here.
Think with the rampart. We'll stand.
Okay. 3 dice. Just 1 hit.
Oh.
Okay. And I think that being the case with... he's still got support, so... go after that same unit. Standing again.
Stand again.
3 dice. Forcing a retreat. Okay, so we'll go advance, move 1, battle again. 3 dice.
Well, her for me to go, so.
Force another retreat.
What? I'm in a camp.
Oh, boo! Damn that camp. All right.
But you're safe.
All right. That is all. The cards are mocking me now. Officially.
Can't not do this. So I can activate 6 light units. 6. Out of the camp with 1 die. Nothing.
2 back. Nothing.
2 dice. Close combat. Nothing.
2 dice back. He's supported.
2 dice. Come on.
2 dice back. Come on, double flag.
Killing me.
I won $1 million. Nothing.
3 dice against those lights.
We will evade that.
One flag. It's all I needed. Ah.
All right. Let's order our mounted. Let's get out of harm's way there. See if we can't make some mischief somewhere else. Oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Right. Close combat here. 2 dice. Get a hit. Okay. 2 dice from this one. Same target. Nothing. And finally, 2 dice from this one. Come on, double flag. Ah, 1 flag. Take a hit. Okay. That is all.
Those units. Three dice with leader support.
Wow. And we'll evade that.
3 dice. 1 spear.
Ah.
1 spear. And 1 spear. Close. Oh, so very close. 2 on the left.
Now we can play. Alright. So do 4 dice plus leader bonus. 3 hits.
4 dice.
And then same target, 4 dice, leader bonus. Got him. And advance. And make it blood. And now target that one. 4 dice, leader bonus. 3 hits. So close.
So close. Same thing. You can ignore 1 flag, but you can't. Oh no, you can ignore them both with the leader there.
So we'll do that and give me a leader check. Maybe. We'll see if I can. Okay. Yep. All right.
Wow.
This is where people watch.
Guess I don't have a choice. This is gonna bite me. I shouldn't be doing this. 4 dice with leader support.
Look at that. Did not bite you, sir. It was a good.
I like, I should really just get that one guy out of there. I don't need him being the casualty.
Right. see if that wildling falls. He does. Look at that. So, good job.
I did not think I was going to win that.
Ah, 1 pip. It's always 1 pip. Man, that's tense. Okay, so I got 0 center cards. My big mistake, if we're talking about big mistakes, big mistake, Indy, moving Spartacus to the center for that first move because every card after that was right, 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 and I couldn't move Spartacus at all, at all. And you just rolled up that left
So,
side, and that was it.
so I started the game with 2 of these. But I was like, and 2 of these, I'm like, if I just move 1 up, he's just gonna come sweeping off the hills and just cut right into me.
Right.
So that's why I never moved up the center.
Yeah.
I was waiting for to get a double time to do it,
Yeah.
and I got all those left cards. Like, okay, maybe this left strategy idea will work.
So
So,
as I said, the game was mocking me because at some point it was like, okay, I'm going to keep giving you right cards. I'm going to give you a right leadership where you have no leadership. Then I'm going to give you a heavy troop where you got nothing. Then I'm going to give you a move, fire, move when your cavalry is surrounded. And then just finally now I get an outflanked, which was about to help me take the victory, but no. So, good game. Wow. Tense. Very tense. And I was so card starved. I mean, I had a couple. Obviously, I used the left when I had them. I had 1 at the beginning, and then I had some there at the end. But it was not until you moved the medium units up that I could bring those warriors and that leader to bear. And yeah, wow, that one hurt. I mean, that just hurt because it was so good and so close.
so close.
All right. Well, I definitely need 5 minutes to walk this one off. So. We will come right back with an exciting round number 2, I'm sure. See if I can do the same with the Romans. We have returned for round number 2, and off mic we were just discussing the wonderful dulcet sounds of Peter's new speakers. So the sound effects of the marching units will sound all the better.
That's right. That's right. All right. So I've drawn my 5 cards.
Okay, then we'll get my Roman 6 cards. Okay, and let us see if we can keep it as taut and as tense as the last match. So off you go.
I don't want to go first. Can I make you go first?
Okay, let's do something a little different here.
Uh-oh.
A coordinated
attack.
Indeed. I think it's time to do a bit of shuffling here. Let's do this. Let's order our 3 leaders here. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Crassus will go to there.
Mm-hmm.
That unit will go. That leader will go to there. Okay. A little bit shifty. All right.
A little shifty.
Oh, that old chestnut. Oh. To the hills! Let's do a mounted charge.
Uh-oh.
It's a little early, but it gets them moving. 2, 3, 4.
Nikes.
4. Two. No. Better leave that avenue open. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So, not a lot of benefit on this one, but that's okay. We'll start here. What would they like to do?
Come at me, bro.
All right, three.
Well, of course, you could make me retreat, so that would be bad.
Okay, 3 dice. There's a retreat. One more. You get to go up the hill.
Oh, I can't go up the hill. So, yeah. Hold on.
Alright. And then this guy will get 3 because it's 2 up the hill plus the bonus. So 3 dice. Would they like to stand or go?
They're going to stand. Can't roll a flag again.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to target. Okay, so 3 dice up the hill. Here we go. Oh, Pompey sends his regards.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Well.
Be my stupid mouth.
We're going to advance into there and move 1. And then we're going to battle against... Do I feel lucky? Yes, it's the whole turn. So let's do that. Let's go 3 dice against him.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Oh.
God, Jesus. Okay. So I can ignore 1 flag. And I think they're just dead.
They're dead. Yeah,
right?
just drag him off. Okay. I think he will advance and then move up the hill there. Okay. That is all.
That's enough, don't you think?
I think so.
Let's make this a little bit more anticlimactic.
Yes, come at me, bro.
Yeah, I can't do that. We'll 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Hill to hill.
Before you do that, let's see. It would be 3 dice hill to hill, so I'm going to evade this one. That's a good evade.
2 dice.
Okay. 2 dice back. Can ignore that.
I want a spear. 3 dice.
That got him.
There we go. And 2 dice.
We'll stand on that one. These are your best riders right there.
I guess so. Oh, they're a bit incensed at the brutal massacre at the hands of the Romans that they just witnessed on their fellow slaves there. I'm sorry, freedmen.
Freedmen, yes. 2 dice back. I will give you 2 dice back. Exactly the same. Do leadership any section?
What section will you pick?
It will be these units here.
Oh, leaving the safety of the camp?
Maybe. And the other guys will just throw a spear from the camp. Alright, so we have, let's do this one first. targeting them. Of course, they evade, so will not get to advance either way. But 3 dice, green circles only. Do not, sadly. Okay, do 2 dice here against the Auxilia with leader bonus. Getting a hit. Send them back to the ramparts. Okay. These guys will throw 1 spear out of the camp, loosing a volley onto the Auxilia. 1 die, giving you a retreat. And now that Auxilia could throw. So he will throw 1. He'll throw 1 die at that same Auxilia from afar, with no effect. Okay. Okay, over to you.
Yeah. I am going to coordinate an attack. So, there. I got your medium cavalry first.
Did you want
4 dice.
Did you want to move that light that you activated?
Nah.
On the far left, or
Yeah.
your right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to evade that. What?
And I should have gone up to the light one first. Boo!
This is a tough nut to crack, this one. Dang. Too many options and yet no options at all. Alright, we'll do 2 on the right. And we'll get these units. Let's see, we'll go 1, 2, 3. He'll go there.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll do 3 dice plus leader bonus.
Okay. Ooh. I'll ignore the 1 flag and just take the 1 retreat. Do you like to double your wager and go for bigger money?
Yes, I would.
Whoa. Okay.
So we'll go there. 3 dice plus leader
The
bonus.
trap is sprung.
1 hit.
1 hit back.
Give me a leader check. That will probably be costly, but you were ready to go. I wasn't even done. Do it.
Do it. Do it now. I'm here. I'll go 3 downhill first. With leader bonus.
We'll get him.
It will advance.
All right. Well, do 3 in the center. Let's see. Hold on. Let's move him there. Him there. Don't glue yourself. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Crassus takes the field. Against these warriors here. So we'll go 3 dice plus leader bonus. 2 hits.
4 dice back with leader's bonus.
Okay. And then Crassus will attempt to finish those warriors. Ah, there it is. It's waiting.
Only 3 dice, but effective nonetheless.
Okay. Check on Crassus. He's okay. Alright, 4 dice, leader bonus. Gets him. And target that auxilia there. 4 dice plus leader. 2 hits.
Okay. That check.
Oh, yeah. 2 check. He's okay.
3 dice back. Leader bonus. Hits.
You hit Crassus.
He's fine.
And we will take that retreat.
All right.
Okay.
I'll draw first. Not that it matters in a random computer deck.
Okay.
Or maybe it did.
Could be for all the marbles.
4 dice with leader bonus.
Okay, gotta take one of them.
4 dice. Leader support.
Hit. And 4 dice back. Just 1.
4 dice with Spartacus.
Okay.
Went out to Crassus with 4 dice.
Bingo, bango, bongo. All right, well done. Crassus lives and would flee to there.
I just got that double time.
Oh, boy.
That's the card I was in fear of the first game and praying for in the second one.
And I just drew after you took the double time. I got a counter attack, so basically we both got a double time, but I did not get a chance to use it. So, nicely done. Just a couple things just went askew there, but bringing those warriors over that hill early on and moving that leader up, and I did kind of make a mistake with putting that auxilia with the leader. That was the turning point. I put him too far into harm's way, and that cost me. So, final thoughts. What do we think?
Well, I mean, we split it, right? So Roman's first one, Slave's second one.
That was yeah. So
it feels balanced, maybe. I mean, it certainly feels like both players, because of that 2 hex gap, are just waiting for a double time. I mean, the problem with the Roman players is they would be battling uphill, so they would be more reluctant to charge, whereas the slave army may not want to give up the advantage of the hills, especially with that retreat rule in effect. So,
right.
I think, much like we play it, it's just a game of opportunity and calling the shots and hoping the cards fall your way. But yeah.
Well, let's see. I got 5 and you got 6, so that's a 11 for the slaves, 6 and a 3. So yeah, the slaves take it by 2. It's 11-9. That one just got away from me. You know, I slow played the first game as the slaves just because I didn't want to put anybody into peril, and I thought, well, obviously I was hamstrung by having only the right section cards in the first game, but I thought I did a pretty good job of leveraging the hills and keeping that one leader at bay. And this one, I had the tools. I had 2 medium cards just waiting, but I didn't want to use them capriciously. So yeah, I was just trying to pick some battles here and there, but you managed to get in and you found a crease, and you exposed it, and you took out an auxilia and a leader. In both cases, with the light cav and the auxilia, you surrounded them. I set those both up myself, so that's on me. And then when it just came to blunt force with the mediums on mediums, that's once that happens, it's just a matter of time. But good game. And thus ends the Servile War.
Right.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed not only this little scuffle this evening, but also all of the 6 or 7 scenarios that made up the story of Spartacus. And if you would like to read more about Spartacus, can highly recommend, as I mentioned last week, the Spartacus War, which is great for. It seems to have some very good scholarly information. It was amassed from some of the historical records. So, like Peter says, we don't know a lot about Spartacus and his motivations, but at least that will certainly give you a broader understanding of everything that was involved with the Third Servile Wars. So we hope you've enjoyed that, and we're glad you're along for the ride. We are over halfway through this. We're on 14, and I think we're going up to 24 here in the second expansion. So we got plenty left. We hope you've subscribed, and if not, click that subscribe button and give us a like or two. Well, you can only give it once, but hey, give us a like if you enjoyed it. And more than anything, we value your comments and feedback. We have some folks out there that love to do that Monday morning quarterback, and we think that's awesome. To point out things that we should have done, and of course we know our dice luck and card luck is horrible, but do not let that stop you from mentioning it. That's your section down there, so engage with us. We would love to discuss these scenarios with you. Any other thoughts for the evening, sir?
I think you've covered it.
Okay. Well, onward and upward to the next scenario. And we hope you all had a good time, and we will see you here next week. Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night.